So New Year's resolutions. I took a poll around the studio today, and here's what we've got. Alyssa, our producer, is going to silence her cell phone and not check it in public. In all seriousness, a great resolution. But she's also going to eat more salads. And you know, I subscribe to Ron Swanson's philosophy on this one. Not a rabbit, don't eat salad. April, our executive producer, resolved to take more GoPro footage. We'll all wave to you on the way by for that one, girl. And Sarah, our other producer, is trying to be more positive this year. A year of yes, she called it. And I promised her I wouldn't laugh about the name of that on the air today. My resolution last year was to read 50 books in 2015. Yeah, it wasn't so much a resolution as an excuse for me to read as much as I wanted. I ended up reading about 55 books. My New Year's resolutions this year are pretty classic. I already call my family almost every day, so I got that covered. I eat pretty healthy, except for snacking on chocolate chips and pecans, and that ain't gonna stop. So I'm gonna try to outdo 2015 in book reading this year. I'm gonna try to read more than 50 books in 2016. I'm already off to a good start, too. It's the 4th day of the year, and I already have 2 books under my belt. My favorite books of 2015, though, hands down, the winner was Stonewalled by Cheryl Atkinson. Great, great book. It reads like a thriller, but it's all entirely true. Investigative journalism, government spying and corruption. It's crazy what Cheryl has discovered and how the government spied on her to try to stop her. Highly recommend reading Stonewalled. Book number 2, The Conservative Heart by Arthur Brooks. This book isn't like a lot of other policy books. It's actually interesting. It's easy to forget with all the bickering and politicking in our country that it is our moral imperative to solve the issue of poverty. Mr. Brooks lays out practical solutions, and they're good ones. Book number 3, Special Agent by Candice DeLong. This is such a good book. I couldn't put it down. It's super scary, too. She brings all the crimes to real life very well. I had to read this one with the lamp on at all times. Book number 4, Spy Handler by Viktor Jurkashin. This is a Cold War Soviet spy type book, and it's true, but it's from the perspective of a Soviet spy rather than an American spy. This guy was the handler for some of America's worst traitors, Aldrich Ames, Robert Hanssen. There is a smidge of Soviet politicking in there, but it's a fascinating look at the other side. Send me your book suggestions for 2016 on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler and on Facebook at facebook.com/official_Liz Wheeler. And let me know what your New Year's resolutions are, and if you actually plan on keeping them. That's all I've got for you tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope your 2016 is off to a great start.